Hello there, this is Slim Old Ben. Here's more EverSpace. I believe this is part 99, so we just need 99 red aloft balloons floating in the summer sky. Da, 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 da. All that stuff, whatever though. But we have crystals to gather and enemies to do them. I love that Palpatine lightning, right? We heard an enemy lock on signal thing, so there's some enemies somewhere that saw me. Here you are. Would you like some free doom? Just gotta keep out of their range and wiggle about and all that sort of stuff. Get used to not having a tractor beam on for a little bit. Here, would you like a corrosion? Just a little bit of doom. Just a little bit. Should be fine. You'll be fine. Enjoy the free doom. Go a little faster, please. Here, GMP doesn't even make any difference, though. Oh, did I get GMB to be upset with me because of that? Are these GMB? No, they're Oprah. Okay. Time to deep fry them. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That's a little far out. See, will that have gotten them already? Cool. There's 3 less to worry about. Now time to gather some stuff before we go, because most of this game is gathering, and you craft items with the stuff you gather. It is funny though, when in the first system that there'll be fuel and other stuff that you don't need. It's like, when do you start out with no fuel? Is that part of hard mode? Because I don't remember that being that. I think you start out with a full fuel tank regardless, but I suppose it's just thematic that you'd want to have fuel in everywhere possible, more or less. But yeah, kind of stinks to run out of gas when you need to get somewhere and not have to wait on pirates to bring a component to fix an engine. So yeah, Firefly reference to anyone that doesn't know Firefly. It's like, how dare you? How dare you? Not know a show from a couple decades ago that was pretty good. Everything is good and bad in it, and it's still mostly good. Mostly. Before everything was full of Whedonisms, it was certainly more unique as well. Although Alien Resurrection was also by Joss Whedon, and they sort of had a proto-Firefly crew in it that didn't get as much, say, love as the actual show's version, but it was along the same lines. It just was not as well received because it's like, what is this? Because it doesn't feel like it's in the same universe necessarily. But yeah, I mean, I liked it, sort of. It could have been better, could have been worse, like most things in life. The things you think will be good turn out to be crap, or at least more work than they're worth. And all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, processors. 3 processors over here, and soon we'll be getting the Okrar invading. But yeah, lots of stuff here. This is on normal mode, right? I didn't switch it down just because I'm lame. Yep, it's on normal. Okay. There's Maurice over there, so when I switch up on the map, I'll go to him. Or it might be one of the targets to deal with, if it's not Maurice. One of the 3. It would be funny if it were both Maurice and the target he wants me to deal with, and it's like, did you do my task I gave you while I was playing the EverQuest game? No. I was lazy. How are you doing? Yeah, here we go. Fish bait. Just gotta swirl about because they can't target like a phalanx. But yeah. Anyway. Really need that tractor beam. Jack in the Box on 3. I need to make a short of that. Recently I've been making shorts of my videos that I made horizontal forms of that didn't turn into shorts automatically. Which is like, why not? But, oh well. Yeah. There's that fuel. And some credits. Subdue. Alright, now time for getting out of here before we go crispy. They're at the first system. I'm sure there's an achievement for that, right? I don't know it though. No, I don't know that there is or not. It would be funny though. It's like, wow, from the cradle to the grave, right away. Welcome to America. Who knows? Anyway, the joy. The joy. Here we go. I've been playing a lot of Aliens Colonial Marines. I just got done with the campaign, so I've been neglecting other things like this, although I already completed the campaign on this. This is just flying to fly, see if we can get more stuff. Alright. Should actually check the codex thing, or challenges. Let's see. Make GMB forces attack the Okra. And I know it's Okar, but I say Okra because I need more deep frying. Destroy all of a freighter's containers before it explodes, and destroy an elite GMB fighter. Just one? Wow, just the one. Alright, well, getting GMB to be angry at me seems to be a theme of that. That's brilliant. But yeah, what's all this business? This is just an abandoned station with active lights. I guess they have RTGs. Already did that quest. Oh well. I could get that container if I wanted to make some angries. But yeah, I don't know. The idea of just upsetting GMB to upset them is a little silly, you know? Probably would want to use a better thing for destroying this, but yeah, there's the light fighters and the freighter if you wanted to do that. But it looks cool, and they're being neutral to me, so I'd rather not be a jerk to them, you know? There's nothing else really that I see immediately in this system, so yeet. That would be a way to complete those challenges, though. Here's Maurice for talking with him, and if I did that right then I wouldn't go to the service station because they'd be angry at me still. Alright, let's get the cutscene and the cash here finally in the game. Yep, here we go, Maurice. Pay me. Come on.
Ah, my subcontractor friend.
Subcontractor friend, yes.
I'm here for my reward,
soup.
Maurice.
Ah, the little job I gave you. Yes, here's your payment.
You want to let me
Do you
eat cake?
have anything else for me?
I'm glad you asked. I was asked to bring down a murderer on the loose. It's a standard procedure.
On the
You know
loose.
the deal.
Murderers deserve no mercy.
Like Space Hamster.
Sounds
said,
interesting. I'm in.
Doom, 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 42. Oh yeah, there is a trick you can do if you wanted to. Going back on a harder difficulty, and you get more payment when you go to get the payment. But if you go to easy mode after you do it on a harder difficulty, you get the opposite. Less pay for more work. So they're like Walmart. Hello. 50. How quickly do you go away? Yeah, chill out, chill out. Let's see. There we go. Not like ammo's a big issue, unlike earlier things, but yeah, it's still funny though. Like, at least until you're out of stuff. And now I wasted that missile completely, but why not? So that one took out most of its shields. Yeah, let's take out its shields the rest of the way just with the lightning. There you go. Damage limiter, fuel 8, so 1112, or no, 112. 111, 112, what the heck's it? Vault 111. You know, I did like how in Fallout 4 it started on my 92nd birthday. I'm not 92 yet, but if I were to get that far, that would be when. And now everyone tries to steal from me just because I gave them my birthday. Right. But yeah, that's always fun. Anyway. Here we go again. Resource shop. Cast for gas. Cast for ore, but nothing else I'm trading. What did I do? Oh, that's energy injector, damage limiter. Okay. Alright. Repair, nothing to repair. Refuel, yeah, let's get that. There we go. And not stealing from them, because I don't really like that idea. It's like, why make unnecessary enemies, even if they're going to change their mind a few sectors down the line anyway? Doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's a way to do it, though. And if you are broke on fuel, you do need fuel still. But if you're not, then it's just needless. It's, you know, why do something you don't need to. Okay, here we go. More stuff here. Maybe. What's in the box? Oh, a damage limiter, how wonderful. And this? Plasma mines. All mine. If I wanted them. Apparently we have these things instead. Turret override is actually more useful. Missile self-defense system, yeah. There we go. Turret override for when we get close to something with the turret that we need overridden on that. Come on. And let's see here. Upgrade the lightning thing here. Energy consumption mods. Hull damage mod Mark II. Yeah, let's do Mark IIs or above. More or less. Still need to get a Shield ST Mark III Superior Titanium, etc. And don't care about these. Remove them, salvage them. We can't build a corrosion yet. That would require lots more, well, one more scrap at least for one. And gel and ore. So apparently we need those. Yep, and we already flew through that. There, and anything. There's a crystal asteroid. Let's go there. Get some more crystals. Carefully now. For the crystals. I forget which Command and Conquer game made that. Oh, mineable fuel. I could have gotten that instead of paid money for it. Went the gold price rather than the iron price. Oh well. What can we see now? Oh well. And that's just the fuel there. And let's get out of here. Here we go. Here we go again. Extra crispy. Onward to the end of the line. Yeah, here's the fish man. I guess I didn't need to spend the extra points on that. Yeah, let's take on some of the enemies. Dudes, would you like some free doom? Oh, crispy. What you doing today? Oh, crispy. Oh, crispy! How many times and ways do I need to say the same story? Just go crispy. It's your destiny. Your final destination awaits you. It is crispy. Crispy, crispy doom, yeah. Doom it from orbit, orbit,
Enemies in range.
You know, I've seen playthroughs of Alien Fireteam and still don't have a computer that can run it. Maybe when I do I'll try it, but it is sort of funny how it's like they have them go aboard to melt it down or something, and it's like, shouldn't the ship have nukes aboard that they could just fire one of those at, or are they just that cheapskate-ish to save money on that? You know? It's like, why not just blast it with the ship's artillery until it melts on its own? Even if you don't use thing that uses decaying matter. You can still use the main cannons, and it's like the ship was like the big brother of Sulaco or whatever, you know, like if it's gonna have more, you know, it's like, why not have it where it's like that, you know? But no, apparently not. Nope, device charger, energy injector, damage limiter, let's keep that so we have another one of those. Okay. And trader. How much do you trade? Are you a trader or a traitor? Damage limiter, power cells, yeah, let's get those. Light missiles, no. Alright, there's that anyway. And what's here? Mineable ore. Now let's get pulse laser turned into salvage at least. I don't want one of those, but they're still useful for ore and scrap. Alright, let's talk to the Solarian, get some more stuff. I still didn't do the quest of scanning
Do you
the
have
sentient
new
black
specimen
holes.
scans for me, Mr. Roslin?
Yeah, the splitter things, the ancient things, whatever. Blueprints, decoy generator, goo gun, randomized mods, shield piercing mod, yeah. That's for a Gatling cannon or something? Yeah. Modifications, let's see here. Enhance, yes. And re-engineer is... yeah? Oh crap. Did I do that? Okay. A for enhance. There we go. It's range, energy consumption, and range. Yeah, re-engineer. Shield damage Mark 3, hull damage Mark 2, hull damage Mark 2. Okay, yeah, that's a better one. And let's see here. Re-engineer, yeah, there we go. Shield capacity, well, better than nothing. I need to get the static discharger. Let's see about getting rid of this. Remove. Remove. Anything else down here? Nope. Okay. And let's just remove all this crap. And I would like to keep the turret overrides. Only the 2. See if I can build a static discharger. Mark 3 especially would be nice. We only have Mark 1 though. 1 is better than none. Just barely. And re-engineer, so cooldown, duration, energy consumption, so 1 of each I guess. And let's re-engineer again. Energy consumption, cooldown, energy consumption. No, let's see if we can max out duration. Cooldown. Ah well, that'll be less energy going to that. Oh well. It's a gamble each time. 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3. So 3 times 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times to get each thing. Maybe. And it's still a gamble each round. Yay. It has to put me right back to the start so the animations overlap just perfectly in their eyes. Alright, so that would be sector number 2. Here's the end of 99 left balloons flying in the summer sky. Da 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 da, Captain Kirk. Whoop-de-doo, nuke it from orbit. Ah well, game over man, game over. Take care and try and not go crazy.